Alright, so what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kyrgyzstan, and we're in a new video in AOC2, Age of History of Age of Civilization. Call it whatever the fuck you want. Now, you might be saying, "Yo, what the fuck? Why do we have Hearts of Iron 4 here in AOC2?" Where it's very simple. This is a modded version of the game, which is actually not mine. This is a Hearts of Iron 4 mod with the 1936 scenario. But this is not the topic of the video. Instead, I just want to talk about a little scenario of mine that, just for fun, I did in my free time, just randomly. Actually, never published it. So this is the scenario: post-war Axis victory, and this is the scenario, as you can see. Yeah, this is the map. I'm just gonna go into a game with Germany because it's the main country, of course, just to showcase my scenario that it was never published actually because I don't like publishing incomplete stuff, and this mod is incomplete, missing tons of events. It does actually have a lot of events that I did made on my own, but still missing stuff, long-term content. So I preferred not to publish it, despite a lot of people asking me about it. You know, uh, a lot, despite asking me on my Discord servers. Where I tend to publish some screenshots usually. I might also showcase some screenshots right now. Maybe I'm just gonna add them while I'm editing the video. So post-war Axis victory. So if you're familiar with some Hoi4 mods, you're just by looking at these borders, you're just gonna say, "Yo, this is TNO mod," or just by looking at Russia, yeah, this is kind of looks like a remix of TNO and the Tazenvik Reich, and you're actually kind of it. You can actually kind of right. It's kind of true. But this is on my, let's say, my version of it. Like it's also a mix, but quickly invest a research point, etc., and go forward in the turns because I'm just gonna showcase some of my events. So, as you can expect, yeah, introduction. We're almost in the year 50 of this century. We have won the war and secured the dominance of the Aryan people in the European continent. We are still rebuilding. The Führer is having its peak in popularity not only in Germany but in the rest of the world. So Germany is a popular country. We won the war. Yeah, despite having our enemies in the UK, like, right, alright, we lost 1,000 years, of course. So I was saying, despite having still our enemies like UK, no sea alliance happened. So UK is still the same UK we know and love. US is still alive. There is the quote unquote OFN slash NATO slash, call it whatever you want. There's still colonies. But despite this, for example, the British do recognize that there is a new Europe under our control. So that's kind of why. Italy also won the war, so they got a lot of colonies. They got Libya, Tunisia, Eastern Africa, but not Egypt. Like, not too much as exaggerated. It's not like TNO. Where they have Algeria, Egypt, Sudan, Palestine. No, they kind of won, got Tunisia, and got back. And in Egypt, we got our boy Nasser. Like, there is no portrait. but there's necessary, necessaryism. Oh, a thing that I did on this mod is adding the TNO ideologies, which was not that hard. So we got fascism, we got national socialism, we got despotism, conservatism, communism, stratocratic communism, and here we got Maoism. So we got the TNO ideologies, which are more precise, and I actually prefer them more than the simple communism, fascism, democracy, and non-aligned, whatever. It's way better like this. So let's just go forward. So just by going forward a few turns, it's gonna actually tell us a bit of lore about this. So yeah, we got New Berlin, Germania, as the Germania project. So our first project of rebranded Berlin has been completed recently. The scene center has been revolutionized with the new Volkshalle, the Nazi parliament basically, and other elite buildings, changing forever the scheme of the city. Hell, Germania or Germania or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. Heil, Heil, il braccio teso ragazzi. Let's do the salute. The Roman salute. I don't know. I don't know. Is it still called the Roman salute in English? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, guys. So we're in 1949. We got our puppets. Turkey's independent, Syria's independent, and if we reach 1950, I'm gonna show you what's one of the first events that is gonna happen here. Also here. Oh, by the way, China. Oh, I actually forgot it. Yeah, China begins in civil war between Mao Zedong and Chiang Kai-shek, and at this time, Chiang Kai-shek won. Japan got occupied. When Hiroshima and Nagasaki happened, here Japan surrendered. There's nothing we can do. Russia in the east, the Soviet Union lost, as you can see. They did lost Leningrad, Moscow, and Leningrad. They actually got behind the Volga, essentially, and they collapsed after the death of Stalin. In the east, there is a Russian Republic, which is pro-Western, as you can see. It's green here, so they're pro-West, pro-USA, yeah. They love their friendly civilizations. We got the Siberian Black Army, which is basically the same as the TNO ones, despotism. Also, Soviet General Command, which is basically Zhukov. Let's say it's a remix of the West Russian Revolutionary Front and also the Soviet Army in TWR. Nordic government is basically a despotist state that actually can become a democracy, both right wing or left wing democracy. It's kind of free because Russian Republic is a dominant party democracy. It's basically an oligarchy, basically. Like, it's a fake democracy that's just likes to call democracy just to be friends with the US and therefore gain support. But yeah, Kazakhstan is divided. It's basically in a civil war, even though you can see is in peace, but there is a frozen conflict between the Soviets, which is actually a civil dictatorship. It's not like communist, it's like dictatorship. I have the army, I rule the country, and the Kazakh Democratic Republic, and these folks, Turkestan Liberation Army, the Nazis, Nazi Kazakhs, basically. Rest of Central Asia is broken. Oh, we got the quote unquote traitors. We got Samara, which is the same as the channel. So we got how is it called? Fuck, I don't remember that guy's name. Whatever, the Koana, the KONR. We got Kostroma, same as TNO basically. Finland basically is the same as TNO. What can we say? Colonies are still there, of course. It's 1949. So as I said, it's still 1949, so colonies are still a thing. But West Africa, it's different. We got the French state. I mean, we got Free France, the quote-unquote true France, and we also have the French state, which is basically Beton, ruling over the mainland and some colonies like Algeria, Morocco, and West Africa, the French territory of 40, which is also in a frozen conflict with these guys, Azawad, Niger, and then the US is basically the same. As every scenario is the same. So let's see if we can go forward a bit. I'm gonna just showcase a bit of the mod. The first German nuke. Today we successfully managed to test our first atomic weapon. The explosion occurred in a secret military shooting range in the Moscow Commissariat. The bomb has been tested successfully and it has been broadcasted to the people and later to the citizens of the foreign powers as propaganda. Fear the German war machine. The Reich keeps getting stronger. So this is the mod. Sorry, not the mod. Silly mistake. This is the mod, guys. It releases its own alliances, both split up. So this is the mod. Tell me if you guys want to see some videos, because despite not being a complete 100% complete mod, some nations are playable. Like Germany is playable. The Soviet Union, the remnants are really playable. You can play towards their unification war with Germany. Japan is, you can play as Japan, you can play as China, you can play as the United States defeating Germany. There's stuff. You can play as Italy, become a democracy, or still become being fascist, or play as India, form your Indian bloc in South Asia, play as Vietnam, as our boy Ho Chi Minh, liberate these motherfuckers of the French Indochina, and forming a socialist Indochina, of course. So tell me guys if you want to see some mods, some videos about the mod. Might do them in the future if you guys are willing to show some support. So see ya guys. See you later.